Next quarterback we're going to go into is good old Matt Corral. Now, this is probably the quarterback that's faced the best competition playing out of the SEC. No transfer here. He played all his years. He had two freshman years, but he played pretty much all of his years. Two freshman years, a sophomore and a junior year. His sophomore year, 2020, he had 326 attempts, 231 completions, 29 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. He had over 3,000 yards passing, and he had a 177.6 rating. Great. Love to see that. On the ground, he had 112 attempts, 506 yards rushing, and four touchdowns. Love that. So that's something good you want to see. His 2021 season, which is his junior season, which will be his last season, obviously, in Ole Miss, he had 386 attempts, 262 completions, 3,349 yards, 67.9 completion percentage, 20 touchdowns, and five interceptions, with a completion percentage, a QB rating of 155.3. Rushing, he had 152 attempts, 614 yards, and he had 11 touchdowns rushing. So this, folks, averaged over 4 yards a carry. This is something that you want to see in a quarterback. This is awesome. The only thing is his passing output kind of went down, but then again his rushing output went up. So you can basically call him a two-way threat, a possible two-way threat in the NFL, which is a way bigger sample size than Pickett had. So this guy's awesome. You know what I'm saying? He's good. We have to see if everything will transcend in the NFL. So, I mean, I'm liking this guy. I wouldn't mind if you had this guy over Malik Willis. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy gets drafted over Malik Willis. So, watch out, folks, because I got Matt Corral up there, and this is exactly why. I love his sample size. He can pass the ball. He can run. His completion percentage, his sophomore year was over 70% at 70.9, and he almost did it again in 2021 with 67.9%. You gotta love that. You gotta love that completion percentage. And then you gotta love this. You gotta love the 614 yards rushing and 11 touchdowns and an average of 4.0 a carry. I mean, in 13 games, you gotta love that. So Matt Corral, for me, right now, he's looking like the number one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll have my rankings out soon, but he's looking like my number one right now, based off of what I'm seeing here.